Good evening and welcome to Berlin High School. Steve Witterhack with you and Big Nate Young doing the video streaming. Randy Arm, leisure life for him. He's out doing a little camping right now with his beautiful bride and his son and his expecting wife, Paige. But again, we are here to bring you some Waupun Warrior. Maybe too much information, huh? There's too much great weather right now today. Temperatures getting up to around 80 degrees. Perfect night for football. It always cools off kind of nice this time of year. Even on a hot day, it cools off to some pretty reasonable temperatures. And here we are at Berlin High School. But things are going to heat up on the field because Waupun is taking on the team that is number one in their conference, in the South Central Conference, the Berlin Indians. And right now they're sitting at 5-0, and they just destroyed their opponent last week with Wisconsin Dells. They're both undefeated in conference. Met each other and Berlin winning that game 42-6 in that game. So, again, a tough customer. Got to play him at their house. You got Joe Stelmacher, the former Badger, as their head coach, has been for years now and has always put a good team on the field. They're always a great running team. They always got some athletes and some big guys. Definitely the products of being in the weight room quite often, too, and that's what you're going to find when you take on the Berlin Indians. They just have one loss. A non-conference game to Kiel, where they lost by about 11 points in that ball game. But, again, it's Waupun on the road, wearing their nice white uniforms, taking on the Berlin Indians. And I know they have good chili here. I went and got that already. Gave me too much chili. So I had that already. I'm ready to go. Nate's ready to go. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back and talk about Waupun and their nice win last week against Wautoma to put them at 5-2 on the season. And that is coming up. A little recap of that game in just a few minutes, as we continue with Waupun Warrior football on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto. Great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
Okay, welcome back to Berlin. Steve Witterhack with you on this beautiful Friday night, a perfect night for some football action. And looking forward to bringing that to you right here on this radio station. Waupun with a 26-21 win last week at home against Wautoma. It was a homecoming. It was a great atmosphere there and a whole lot of fun, a lot of stats put up on the board. Chase Beam again, just a monster out there again. 246 yards passing, 16 of 24. 3 touchdown passes, no interceptions in that ball game. Hayden Reeder also 11 carries for 70 yards. Kyler Sanders 7 carries for 55 yards and a touchdown. Braden Torres, he had a monster game receiving. 8 receptions, 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. Logan Prohl again, huge game for him. 3 receptions, 61 yards and a touchdown. And Cody Callard, he had 12 tackles to lead the Waupun Warriors in that category. So again, great game for Waupun getting another victory, but that wasn't not 0-7 team on the season they took on with Wautoma, and you kind of hoped that they were going to beat them by more than what they did, but still they kind of closed them out. Had a couple big plays, a 3rd down and a 4th down play with a 3rd and just maybe not even a yard to go, and 4th down and the same distance, and they were deep in our territory looking to try to score in the last few minutes of the game and win the ball game possibly. And Waupun's defense, they bent a lot in the ball game, but they stiffened up when they needed them to and got those 2 big stops. They got the ball back and ran the clock out, and Waupun escapes with a victory again, 26-21. So again, here at Berlin, a very nice team. They're 6-1 on the season, 5-0 in conference play, and we're going to come back and talk about Berlin, what happened in their ball game when they knocked off Wisconsin Dells 42-6, a battle of the 2 unbeaten teams in the conference last week. It was at the Dells, and Berlin winning big time in that ball game. So we will talk about that in just a few minutes as the pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales continues right after this on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway. such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezine and Fox Lake.
The Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun's got you covered on this beautiful fall week. Steve, business as usual. Let's get them in here, right?
Yeah, patio's still open, so weather looks like it's going to get warm again this week. So come and have a beer on the patio while you still can. Come in and have some great food specials, some homemade pizzas, fish fries on Friday, and then don't forget about our awesome selection of barrel-aged beers, too.
Yeah, and the Oktoberfest I see is rolling out here. One of the favorite times of the year here that those taps change. Right?
Yeah, we got 4 of them on tap right now, so we've got a bunch of in the cooler back there. We're definitely a place to come and try out some different Oktoberfest. We've got some different ciders on tap now, too. All kinds of great stuff, local, and some actual authentic German stuff, too.
Major League Baseball playoffs, Packers back at it, coming up against the Cardinals this weekend.
Yep, well, be here for that game, too. Come down, and we're going to kick off our football pretzels for the game, so come check those out. That's something interesting and new.
That's Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Have a good week, buddy. Thanks.
You too, thanks.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Okay, we are back again. Waupun on the road, taking on the Berlin Indians. Nice-looking field here. A great scoreboard that they have on the east end of the field. And Berlin again winning big in their ball game last week, knocking off Wisconsin Dells at the Dells, 42-6. Just a dominating performance by the Berlin Indians. Their quarterback John Bartle was 9 of 10 throwing, 167 yards, also 3 touchdowns, 3 carries for 15 yards and a couple touchdowns, so a big game for the quarterback. Also carrying the ball was Jacob Martin, 14 carries for 76 yards, Carter Hess for 14 carries for 38 yards, and a good receiving game for Hayden Reddington. 5 receptions for 136 yards. So they've got some guys that can put some big numbers on the board. They always have great running backs, solid quarterback always when you come here. And, of course, some pretty strong kids that are pretty mobile and can play some pretty physical football when you take on the Berlin Indians. And Berlin is sitting at 6-1 in the season, 5-0 in the conference, and Waupun sitting right now at 5-2 overall, and they are in 4th place in the conference, sitting at 3-2. Nakusa and the Dells are at 4-1, and Berlin is sitting at 5-0. We'll take another break, come back in just a few minutes, and talk a little bit more about the big ball game here tonight at Berlin. Waupun on the road taking on the Berlin Indians on The Source.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 920-251-0500 or email brookborn@rockriverrealty.org.
Okay, we are back at Berlin High School, playing their fight song right now at Berlin. Just that great atmosphere at a high school football game. The guys you got to watch out offensively for the Berlin Indians. Their quarterback Aaron Bartle throwing for 127 yards per game. 6'4". He's a 195-pound senior. Their main running back on the team is Jacob Martin, 112 yards a game rushing, 5'10", 200 pounds as a junior. 200-pound young man carrying the ball is a load out there. And Carter Hess is the other guy out there. He's 5'11", 190 pounds, a junior, averaging about 99 yards per game. And then you've got Hayden Reddington receiving about 56 yards in receptions during the game, a 6'5", 210-pound junior. So they've got some size out there receiving, running the ball, and the quarterback. And that's what Waupun's got to try to solve here tonight on their senior night here at Berlin High School. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the beginning of tonight's game. Waupun on the road taking on the Berlin Indians on RP Sports.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we are back at Berlin. Waupun getting introduced right now as a team. Put their flag out at midfield. And again, Waupun's got to be at their best. None of the mental errors that they have once in a while. They have a tendency to do things like 12 men on the field and some personal fouls at untimely times in a ball game. They really need to play in a clean ball game there if they want any chance against Berlin. Better play a physical game and better be able to stop the run. They had trouble with that off and on for the entire year, and really had some trouble against Wautoma, just running just some counter plays and mixing it up a little bit, and Waupun just couldn't seem to figure it out the whole game. And like I said, Wautoma almost got their first win of the season in that game at Waupun last week because they had a little trouble with the run. So there's got to be a perfect game if Waupun has any chance in this ball game here tonight. Again, they're announcing the seniors. Trying to count how many seniors they have on this team. 4, 5, 6, about 6 seniors is all they have. So not a big senior class, and they're having a great season. That means they got a lot of good players that are going to be back here for another year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever for the team. So, again, future looks pretty bright for Berlin Indian football. Yeah, we got over here and plenty of time to get us on the air, and luckily found out that you can't just get on with our Verizon stuff. They hooked right into their hook-ins that they have here with whatever Nate calls the stuff. I don't know all the technical terms here, but the internet, we're hooked up to it and on the air. Just in the nick of time, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes before we actually had the start of today's game. So good job by Nate, staying cool and getting us on the air here tonight. And I'm flying solo. I'm going to try to do the stats, have it all set up to do it, and I'll be probably way off by about 1/4 into the ball game. It's nice to have the PA announcer speaker like right outside my window here. So. Yeah, just announcing the seniors here on senior night. Not a huge crowd, but I tell you, they had some great chili. I had some chili before the game. Didn't eat the whole thing, though. A few too many beans in there for me. That'll just not be good for my stomach. So got that. Even have a first cousin that is working the booth with Rhonda Dretsky. Used to be Rhonda Winterhack, and her kids they live over here just outside of Berlin. You drive right by their house and you come over here. Been to a couple of graduation parties over here. And they still have one kid in high school yet, so it's good to see Rhonda.
The Indians are coached by Joe Stelmacher.
And we'll see what happens here. Like I said, Joe Stelmacher, the coach for the Berlin Indians. If you're a Badger fan, you'll remember him playing, I believe, safety possibly, or linebacker. I'm not sure what he played. It was more safety for the Wisconsin Badgers and worked himself into a starting position there. Had a nice career at Wisconsin. It came right back where he was from here at Berlin. I remember him when he was in school and played some basketball against my oldest son, Chris. So that would put Coach Stelmacher right around 40 years old probably, maybe 41 at the most. So they got a good leadership with a guy that's been places. Adrian Harmson, the coach for Waupun, also a college football athlete too, and he had a great career as a player here at Waupun. One of those guys that just kind of went out there, he ran the ball hard, he was super fast, got beat up, got back up, give it to him again, ran it again, even though sometimes they'd run the same play like 3-4 times in a row, and he'd just really get battered, but he was such a resilient, a tough player when he played football here on the varsity for Waupun High School. Adrian Harmson. Always fun talking to him. Didn't get a chance. We just kind of a last-second decision to cover Waupun. This is the one game we were not going to cover. I was going to go over to Randolph, and I said, I can't let my Waupun team go. We've been with it for 7 games. We're going to finish this season into the playoffs and everything. So Waupun will kick off to get us going. Nice high kick taken right about the 20-yard line. Is in the hands of Carter Hesser on the right side, and gets taken down with a good run back right around the 42-yard line or so. So that's where Berlin will take over. A good field position to get things going right at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 on their side of the field. See if the Waupun Warrior defense is up to the task. You got Logan Prowl out there patrolling the back of the defense in the safety position. Definitely a team you expect to run. They got some good-sized running backs out there, right around 190, 200 pounds. Some of these guys are. The 2 main running backs are going to run around the left side again with it. He is Hess, and he's going to get stopped after about a 5-yard gain up to about the 47-yard line. So they'll give him 5 on that. It's up to the 47. It'll be a 2nd down and 5 yards to go. I do remember being here. Sometimes I kind of forget some of the places you're at. And we're going to kind of write down what we use for like internet and to get on the air here and be able to stream games. Their handoff up the middle again. And, barreling forward into Waupun territory. And that's Jacob Martin. And he's going to take it for about a 6-yard gain. Potratz with a tackle on that one. So first down on the play, 1st and 10 now into Waupun territory, just outside the 47-yard line. And give it in bouncing off some tackles is Hess, stiff arming his way up the field, but really nowhere to go on it. Looks like pretty much right back to maybe the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. We'll make it a 2nd down and 10. Good job. Good physical run there by Hess. Kind of bounced out to the right a little bit, but Waupun just kept on coming at him and went right through his stiff arms and got him down with no gain. 2nd down and 10 now for the Indians. One receiver split out left. 2 in the backfield behind quarterback Aaron Bartle. And Bartle kind of winding out to his right, completed the pass and taken down right about the 42-yard line, about a 5-yard gain on that.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up 3rd and 5.
Give him 5 on that play. Makes it a 3rd down and 5 with the ball sitting right around on top of the 43-yard line. One receiver split out right. Reddington with the reception is going to pitch it out. Oh, and good job in the backfield. Nice job.
Jacob Martin on the carry.
Nice tackle there, getting on at the running back, Landon DeGroff. Got him first. Kyler Sanders also credited on that tackle, but that initial contact was made by Waupun's number 53, Landon DeGroff. What number? So again, no gain on that play. Makes it a 4th down and 5, and they are going for it now. Right on top of the 43-yard line. 4th down and 5 yards to go. It'd be a huge if Waupun can start getting a nice stop here. He goes Bartle whirling around the right side, looks up the field. Reddington gets a complete pass and gets it right up to about the 30-yard line. Gets about 13-yard reception on that. Just a little fake handoff up the middle, and quarterback Bartle rolls off to his right and finds Reddington up the field. Got it inside the 30-yard line up to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Reddington lining up on the left and lining up against Graham Gopalin. Going to pitch it out along the left side in the hands of Luke Booty, and he's going to get taken down. Gopalin over there, and also a nice little tackle by Owen Kloosterbor on the tackle, too, over there. Gopalin and Kloosterbor on the tackle. Gets about 2 yards on the play. Makes it a 2nd down and 8 with the ball sitting now right around the 27-yard line. Booty is now setting up out on the right side. You got Reddington on the left side, so a couple receivers split out right now. Motion again is Booty, but they're going to hand the ball up the middle and still, I don't get him taken down, but he's going to get a bit of a gain. Jacob Martin with a carry on that. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play.
3rd and 4.
3rd down and about 3 yards to go now for the Indians. Ball sitting at about the 22-yard line. A big 3rd down play. See if Waupun can shut the Indians down. They're just methodically taking it up the field right now. A little resistance by Waupun, but not running off any big chunks of yardage on Waupun. Converting 1 4th down play. Bartle going back to pass, looking. Reddington is open all by himself, and that is a touchdown from 22 yards out for the Berlin Indians.
Reddington on the touchdown pass.
Again, just a fake handoff, and Reddington getting past all the defenders back there all by himself. Should be the guy that they need to cling on to the most out there, their main receiver. They do have a very consistent field goal kicker, extra point kicker with Luke Booty. He only got 4 misses on the season so far. And extra point is good. And Waupun now trails 7-0 at the 7:09 mark here in the first quarter. We'll take a break, come back with Waupun's response right after this on RP Sports.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Okay, we are back. A 22-yard touchdown connection from the quarterback Aaron Bartle in the hands of Hayden Reddington. Extra point is good. Waupun trailing 7-0 with 7:09 left here in the first quarter of action in Berlin. Booty also does the kicking off, and Kyler Sanders will loses it for a little bit, picks it up at the 12, but don't really any place to go, and he's going to maybe get it up just past the 15-yard line up to about the 16 or 17 or so. That kind of bounced right in front of him and then kind of ate him up a little bit as it skipped by him a little bit. Had to go back and get it and got himself a few positive yards, but still not great field position here for Waupun. Sitting right around their own 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors getting their first offensive series. Getting Chase Beam, a 211 yards passing average a game. Two receivers split out to the right. They hand the ball kind of off to the left. Kyler Sanders with the carry and really no gain on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 10 for Waupun.
Leaves the Warriors a 2nd and 9.
Oh, we'll give him a yard. The announcer said a yard. Looks like about a yard, so we'll give it to him. Every yard counts. So a 2nd down and a long 9 to go. Beam rolling off to his right, looking up the field. Oh, that one almost got picked off, and that would have been a pick 6 if the defender would have got that one. Julian Bussey kind of stepped in front of him, and he would have been gone. There was nobody between him and the end zone. Kind of hung that up a little bit, so it's just an incomplete pass. Nothing hurt there, but now they got to get that ball moving up the field. I want to give Berlin some more good field position by having to punt the ball away. So a 3rd down and 9 for the Warriors. 3 receivers split out to the left, 1 out to the right. Thanks for all the radio listeners out there listening to the ball game. Beam under some pressure right now and trying to get up the field, and man, he's not going to go anywhere. Reddington, all in about 3 of the Indians are right on him. It looks like no gain on the play.
Tackled on the play by Hayden Reddington and Max Sonate.
So it's going to be a 4th down and 9 yards to go in Waupun. Just 3 plays and done. Good tenacious defense there. Just everybody, about 3-4 players on Beam as he tried to. He was looking up the field for someone to pass it to, but just didn't have time. He was too busy running for his life out there. So Chase will go back and punt the ball away. Just one receiver back for the punt, and that is Carter Hess. Lined up a little past the 50-yard line. A little low-line driver that lands at the 50, and Hess will pick it up, crosses the 45 into Waupun territory. We're on the right side before he's knocked out.
Carter Hess on the return.
Got himself a nice little running start as he grabbed the ball and headed up the field and got himself into Waupun territory. Like I said, field position battle. Waupun loses that in that little exchange with a 3 and out. And now right at midfield are the Berlin Indians. Tip of the ball right at the 50-yard line is where they say he went out. Like I said, a very good football team here in Berlin. 6-1 record, undefeated in conference play. Not a ton of people in the stands over there. It's definitely not filling it up. Hess gets it around the right side, gets slowed up, still on his feet, found some opening around the left side, crosses the 30, and goes down right around the 29-yard line before he's taken down.
Tackled on the play by Logan Prowl.
A 22, 23-yard carry on that one from Hess. Ball now sitting at the 27-yard line. Just going to kind of force it right to left of center, and now a little scrum as the ball, the runner gets slowed up right around the 23-yard line. Jacob Martin on the carry on that. Picks up about 4 yards on that carry. Kind of a no huddle. They get right into it again, and they're set up and ready to go. No receivers out there. Just a nice tight formation. And the official trying to get the football lined up where they need it to be on the mark. 2nd down and 6 yards to go for Berlin. And Bartle rolling out to his right, and he finds Hess all by himself on the right side. He gets past the would-be tackler and into the end zone from 23 yards out.
Tyler Hess on the touchdown reception from Aaron Bartle.
So, just like that, again, Berlin finding some success throwing the ball. This time finding Hess again, breaks some tackles all the way along the right sideline. And Berlin now leading this game 13-0 with 4:34 left in the first quarter of action. And that is no good. A little wide right on that kick, on a pretty accurate kicker, but he misses. 13-0 now, the lead for Berlin. We'll be back with more of the first quarter after this on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back again. No resistance, not a whole lot of resistance by Waupun. Short field to start right at the 50-yard line. A 50-yard touchdown drive ends with a 23-yard connection to Hess. They're calling fair catch. The Warriors, and Waupun will take off right at the 35-yard line is where they'll start this drive. So the best field position that they've had. Driving the ball was Braden Krause. See if Waupun can get something going offensively. Only picked up a yard is all they got with their first 3 plays in the ball game. Then had to punt it. And Berlin still got to start right at the 50-yard line after that punt. The 3 receivers split out to the right for Waupun. Nobody on the left side. Fake handoff over the middle, and that is, in and out of the hands of Braden Torres. Kind of threw it behind him a bit, but still catchable ball. Kind of in some traffic over there, but incomplete pass. Makes it a 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10.
Not a bad contingent for Waupun here in the bleachers right in front of us. You're across from the, away from the high school. And I remember coming up here plenty of times doing games. Nate remembers it here. He's done a lot of video stuff here at Berlin High School. So a lot of great games. Waupun had some really good games back in the mid-2000s. Hayden Reeder with it, and is going to get himself forward up to about the 40-yard line. Picks up about 5 yards on the play.
After a gain of 5, it's 3rd and 5 for the Warriors.
Here we go. A 3rd down and 5 yards to go. Ball just past the 40-yard line for Reeder. Receivers all set up. 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Prowl by himself over on the left side of the field. And a little pitch out right away, and Reddington is all over that, and Reddington will get the tackle, and Waupun's going to lose some yards on the play, about 6 yards loss on the play. A little pitch out to Reeder.
6-yard loss on the play brings up a 4th and 11 for the Warriors.
Wapuan's going to have to punt it away now with a 4th down and 10 yards to go. So again, Waupun with another short three-and-out drive again. Nice high punting, calling fair catch is Hess, and he'll take it right around the 26-yard line. Booming punt there from Chase Beam, and Berlin will take over now at their own 26-yard line. But, man, a nice punt by Chase. Get into that one. Not a huge student section here for Waupun. Everybody's wearing camouflage. Maybe I'm not seeing everybody because they got their camo on or something, but I'd say we had about 20, maybe 20 kids. We'll give them 20 in the crowd right now. Well, a lot of fans, though, on the Waupun side. 1st and 10 now. Ball sitting at the 26-yard line of Berlin. Going to pitch it along the right side over to Booty. He's going to take off up the sideline, and he's going to dive forward to about the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up maybe about
It's not for Berlin. 1st down.
Start at the 26 up to the 38. That's a 12-yard gain for Booty. So he 1st and 10. Again, so many weapons out there. They've got 3-4 guys that they can carry the ball effectively. Then you got some guys that can catch the ball. Nice receiver, Ruddington, out there. Oh, nice tackle up the middle for Waupun. They said the ball was loose, but I don't see anybody jumping up and down yet for Waupun, so it'd be nice to see that. It looks like Berlin kind of motioning that they've got it. Looks like the quarterback, Bartle, ended up jumping on it to a 2-yard loss on the play.
Recovered by Berlin. 2nd and 10.
And a 2nd down and about 12 yards to go for the Berlin Indians. Ball sitting just past the 35-yard line. And just a gorgeous night here. I still got my short sleeve shirt. I feel comfortable in here up in the booth that we have. We're pretty much right at the 45-yard line on Berlin's side of the field right now. And Bartle's being rushed right now, and though they do get the ball over to Booty. What a nice rush, though, by the freshman. Owen Kloostebor comes in and rushes that pass, but they do get it over to Booty. It doesn't pick up much on the play. Gets it up about the 37-yard line. There's maybe 1 yard on that reception to Booty. Makes it a 3rd down and almost 12 yards to go. Waupun would love to have a stop right now and get that ball back in their hands and start moving the ball. Bartle's got it again, rolling, looking over to the right side now and finds Hess over there, and nice job with the tackle. Looks like Potratz over there and makes the tackle. Nice job by Landon Potratz. He's going to lose about 3 yards on the play. Landon right there, and he finished, wrapped him up, took him down. Nice job by Potratz on that tackle. Taking care of business all by himself. So Berlin will punt the ball away for the first time. 13-0 with 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Waupun trailing Berlin. Hess is their punter. And ball's just going to land, and it gets past Kyler Sanders, and going to roll all the way down to about the 22-yard line. So Waupun will take over right now. Berlin covers the real good, and Sanders kind of backed off to let the ball hit, but maybe you got to come up waving fair catch on that one and go up and grab the ball, and if they hit you, that's a penalty on them. But I thought an opportunity there if he would have just committed to running up and grabbing it. But still, Waupun going to get it at their own 22-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Steve Witterhack here at Berlin. Randy Armga up. He's in D.C. today and not the District of Columbia. Beam looks up the field, finds a Logan Prawl, and tries to elude a few tacklers out there. Gets it up to about the 25-yard line. About 3 yards on the play or so for Logan Prawl.
On the play by James Paskey. After a gain of 3, 2nd and 7 for the Warriors.
2nd down and 7 to go now with the ball sitting again at the 25-yard line. A little worried in the beginning. We learned we couldn't use our router up here, and nothing was coming out signal-wise, but they did have a hookup with the Ethernet cord to get on the internet directly, a hard wire, so that was big for us. I'm glad we could bring you the game here tonight. Kyler Sanders has it, cuts through the block and up to close to the 30-yard line. Maybe about 7 yards on that carry for Kyler Sanders, the second carry of the ball game. It's a 3rd down and 1 for Waupun. Checking in the game now for Waupun, Caden Del Ponte. And that is the end of the first quarter. Waupun trailing 13-0. Big 3rd and 1 coming up to start the second quarter. Back after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Okay, we are back and starting the second quarter now. Waupun trailing 13-0. We're setting up now with a 3rd and 1 at the 31-yard line of Waupun. There's some players jumping off sides for the Berlin Indians. They definitely jumped off sides, and Waupun kind of responded to it. False start they're going to call against Waupun when 2 guys from Berlin had jumped initially and didn't even try to even get back. Maybe that's just a Sunday rule where they can.
Results of the penalty makes it a 3rd and 7 for the Warriors.
So just a little more difficult. 3rd down and 7 to go. Those kind of things definitely cannot happen when you're got to play perfect against a team like Berlin. Beam going back to pass, looking up the field, trying to find Prawl down the sideline and overshot him a little bit. A little jousting going on between Bartle and him around the left sideline. So just like that, things are looking good for Waupun. Getting the first down of the ball game, and just a yard away from getting a first down, 1.5 yards maybe, and then a penalty. And that cost them. Now they're going to punt the ball away with the ball sitting at the 26-yard line. Early going here of the second quarter. Waupun trailing 13-0 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Beam gets it off a little low line driver this time, lands on the 43 and kind of takes a left. Goes a few yards up the field after that, but they're going to mark it down right around the 41-yard line, almost 42. 1st and 10 now for Berlin on their side of the field. Another disappointing ending to a drive for Waupun.
Where the Indians will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, Waupun hoping they can make it into the playoffs. 5-2 on the season. Do they go by your conference record? Do they go by your overall record? Do you want you to be over 500? Waupun does play Mauston at home coming up next week. Sitting at 3-2 right now. They're going to hand the ball off around the left side on his feet. Some wide open space. Logan Prawl chasing the ball carrier, and that is a big play by Max Sonnentag. Just a simple run around the left side. A 28-yard run on that carry by Sonnentag. Didn't even have him listed as a ball carrier.
Jacob Martin on the carry.
And Martin carries the next one, another first down. About a 12-yard gain on that by Jacob Martin. 1st and 10, getting deeper into Waupun territory. Hess takes it around the left side, cuts up, and Klusterboer wraps him up. Also in on the tackle for Waupun, Wesley Coons. Klusterboer Just a freshman out there. He's got himself a nice career in 3 different sports. Very good baseball player, nice basketball player. Also shown that he belongs on that field as a freshman. Just a little run up the middle, and that is a touchdown from 17 yards out. Jacob Martin on the carry. Give him 16 yards on that one. Touchdown for Berlin puts them ahead now 19-0. A little contact in the beginning, but they just didn't wrap them up, and after that, boom, past everybody and in the end zone. And setting up for the 2-point conversion now are the Indians. It's a tight formation, and they're going to pitch it out. And, a nice job by DeGroff getting in there and wrapping up Jacob Martin to stop him from going in. Good play by DeGroff. Nice job. And Waupun now trailing 19-0 at 10:43 left in the half. Back after this on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
All right. Okay, we are back. Waupun gives up a 16-yard touchdown run for the Indians by number 27, Jacob Martin. Nice play by Landon DeGroff to stop that 2-point conversion attempt. 19-0 now, the deficit for Waupun. 10:43 left in the first half here at Berlin. Little pop-up kick and calling fair catch right away and hauling it is Braden Krause again. Takes it right around the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for Waupun, and see what they got on this drive here.
And Waupun will start 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
Okay, Waupun now with a 1st and 10. They got to get something going to have any chance in this ball game, but right now just kind of went down with a whimper the first 3 drives that they've had. Beam looks up the middle, the ball gets knocked down. Xander Beck tried to get it to Torres, but Beck steps in front of it, knocks it down. Incomplete pass makes it a 2nd down and 10. The ball at the 26-yard line of Waupun. Nothing flowing here for the Warriors offense. And when they were close to getting another first down in the game, and then they had a penalty, moved them back, and 2 plays later they were punting the ball away. Give it to Reeder around the right side, but he's going to get taken down.
Reeder tackled in the backfield.
He's going to lose maybe a couple yards on the play for Reeder.
Loss on the play brings up a 3rd and 12.
He's actually sitting at about -3 yards on the game so far as Reeder. And good tenacious penetrating defense by Berlin. Giving Waupun some fits right now. Just can't get any kind of rhythm. Pretty good pass defense and got a lot of arms out there getting in the passing lanes. 3rd down and 12 yards to go for Waupun. Sitting at the 24-yard line, and they're going to hand the ball off again. Another negative play for Waupun. Loss of about 7 yards on the play with Beam going down. Again, Waupun's going to have to give the ball up again. And they were in there right when Beam gets the snap, and they were all over him right away. So Waupun's going to have to punt the ball away with the ball sitting now right around the 17-yard line. 9:29 left here in the first half. Waupun trailing 19-0. Steve Winterhack along with Big Nate Young bring you the game at our National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Hess gets it right around the 50-yard line, cuts off to his right. Klosterborg chases him down and knocks him out of bounds. Nice speed there by Owen Klosterborg to keep up with a pretty speedy running back for them, Carter Hess. Did a good job knocking him out of bounds, but he still gets a decent run back of about 16 yards back down to Waupun's 35-yard line.
The Waupun 45-yard line where Berlin will start, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 for Berlin. Got to go to a good PA announcer makes mistakes once in a while. It makes me feel better. Numerous little things in there, but still it's a pretty good job with it. Now ball taken around the left side and taken down at the end of a about 5-yard run is Jacob Martin. Right the 30-yard line.
Cody Kolarud after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4.
Looking down at 5 yards at the 30-yard line. One receiver out right, one out left. Fake handoff and looking down the field all alone again is Reddington. Waits for the ball at about the 5-yard line. There is a flag in the defensive backfield. A 30-yard touchdown connection to Reddington. We'll see who the penalty is on. If it's on Waupun, that is a 30-yard touchdown. Second touchdown catch in the ball game for Hayden Reddington. I'm talking to Landon Potrat, so I think we're going to step back here. Looks like Berlin getting ready to walk this one off already. Second time they've ran that play, little fake handoff, and then Reddington, somehow a guy 6'5", eludes anybody out there playing defense and is wide open for an easy touchdown. Ineligible man downfield, so that will bring that play back to the 35-yard line. Makes that a 2nd down and 10. So nice little break there for Waupun, and see if they can take advantage, keeping Berlin out of the end zone. Trailing now 19-0. Bartle again looking up the field and looking towards the end zone up for Booty, and somehow Booty gets that Gopalin right there, but
the Aaron Bartle pass is complete.
That is hauled in. But a 26-yard pass up to the 9-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Booty again battling for the ball, and he gets it with Gopalin right on him. 1st and 10 now. Going to give the ball over to Martin and spins around inside close to the goal line up to about the 1 foot line, the way the official on the sideline looks.
Takes it down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for Berlin.
2nd down and goal. The ball sitting right around inside the 1. Right back. And easily around the right side and into the end zone. Jacob Martin gets the 1-yard run. Touchdown. And the Indians now leading this game 25-0 with 7:33 left here in the first half of action. Martin in the end zone for the 2nd time in the ball game. Now a 25-0 lead for the Berlin Indians. And going for the 2-point conversion and a timeout taken on the field. We'll do the same back after this on RP Sports.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Werner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Werner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Okay, we are back. 2-point conversion attempt now for Berlin, leading 25-0. In motion is Hess. He's going to get a little pitch right in front of the quarterback. Bartle cuts toward the end zone, but maybe should have kept on going around to the edge because Waupun's defense over on their right side of the defense stops the 2-point conversion for the second time in the ball game. And Waupun will be getting the ball back in another minute. Back with more Warrior football after this on RP Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Okay, we are back. And Waupun trailing this game now 25-0. Touchdown, 1-yard run from Jacob Martin. Even after they got him back after that ineligible receiver downfield that negated a first touchdown. Grabbing the ball, going around the right side, and still on his feet up to about the 41-yard line. Brennan Redeker with the return up to right around the 40-yard line. Maybe the 41 they'll give him.
At the Wautoma 41-yard line.
Nope, now we got the city wrong now. Wautoma. Said Nate, catch that? He said that's Waupun they're playing. Waupun played. Thank you. They should be used to saying Waupun. They played in the same conference together, East Central Conference. They along with Ripon, these two teams in Ripon moved into this conference. Set up play over on the left side and maybe a face mask on the defender. Paul gets in, goes around the left side.
Run out of bounds by Cale Bending.
Yeah, it could be a face mask on Berlin. Good job. A good physical play there by Logan Prawl. Like a little shooken up on that one, but he stiff-armed the defender, and the defender got his face mask, so he will walk that off. So it happened right around the 45, and we're going to first time in the ball game. We are now into Berlin territory. So 1st and 10 for Waupun now, sitting at the 47-yard line of Berlin. To get things going right now, down 25-0. You feel the wind picking up right now. Fake handoff, looks up the field and kind of between two receivers. It looks like it was more in the area of Isaiah Thurk. Actually looked like they would have had Prawl was kind of open along that left sideline, but the incomplete pass stops the clock at 7:15. 2nd down and 10 at the Berlin 47-yard line. Braden Torres is split out to the right. Logan Prawl out to the left now for the Warriors. Fake handoff, look up the field. Kind of the same play they're going to run. Del Ponte gets it still on his feet. Crosses the 30-yard line and down to about the 27-yard line. About a 20-yard gain for Caden Del Ponte. And Caden's having himself some nice games here and there for the Warriors.
At the Berlin 27-yard line.
So 20 on the play, 27-yard line of Berlin now. Every yard to go, the best field position Waupun has had in the ball game. Kyler Sanders tries to get around the right side. Maybe It's right up to about the 25-yard line. Give him about 2 on that. His third carry of the ball game has now got 10 yards for the Warriors. Second down and 8 yards to go for Waupun. Yeah, they play Mauston coming up next week. Mauston, the team that's just a game behind them in conference play. First time I can remember us playing, maybe we were in Mauston some years ago. I remember being at Mauston for a football game. Sanders gets it, cuts off to the left, crosses the 25, spins around up to about the 22-yard line.
Tackled on the play by Luke Buddy and Max Sonntag.
Picks up about 3 yards on the play. Third down and 5. And I used to work with a guy. Budde was Steve Booty was his name, but here it's Buddy. So if you're going to err, you should actually go with the Buddy way, right, Nate? Don't go with Booty. But I just happen to know somebody who was. He was a teacher, I think, over in Fond du Lac and worked with me in my other profession. Third down and 5 yards to go now for Waupun. Fake handoff, look up the field. That is completed to Del Ponte. And Del Ponte will get a first down for Waupun right around the 15-yard line, just outside the 15-yard line.
And Carter Hess, it's enough for a Waupun first down.
Again, Caden Del Ponte targeted a couple times for some passes and gets Waupun another first down, 20-yard catch and a 7-yard catch up to the 15-yard line now for Waupun. First and 10. Waupun on the move right now. And hand the ball off right up the middle and maybe about a yard gain for Sanders.
After a gain of 2,
We'll give him 2 on that for Sanders. His 5th carry of the ball game now with 15 yards. Wapun's got to find a way to get that ball in the end zone, get the offense going, and then find some way to slow down the offense of Berlin. He's got 25 points on the board right now. Sanders is going to get it again, and just in some tight quarters in there. Gets it up to close to the 10-yard line.
By Carson Whitney.
Makes it a third down and about 5 yards to go for a first down with the ball now sitting at the 10-yard line. Definitely a 4-down territory for Waupun. Not giving up. Battling here and see if they can get one on the board and get the defense going. Sanders again gets it. He's going to lunge forward. He'll maybe be about a yard short.
Tackle on the play by Luke Buddy.
Buddy on the tackle. If they're going to err, don't go with Booty. So that makes it a 4th down and 1 yard to go now for the Waupun Warriors. Kyler Sanders, the workhorse on this drive, along with a couple nice passes into Caden Del Ponte. Big 4th down play for Waupun. Can they get the yard to keep this drive moving? Just going to take it right up the middle, and looks like he's going to get it. Yep, they said move the sticks. And about a yard gain is all he needed. He got it. Beam on the carry on that one. And now a first down and goal with the ball at the 5-yard line for Waupun. 3:24 and counting down here in the first half. Waupun trailing 25-0 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. 2 receivers split out to the right, 1 out to the left, 2 in the backfield along with Beam. Beam looks off to the right. That errant play is going to be about a 7-yard loss on the play back to about the 12-yard line. Well, I don't know about that. Kind of putting a guy with the ball way behind the line of scrimmage and then gets tackled right away. Say lose 7 on the play.
2nd and goal from the 11.
Makes it a 2nd down and goal with the ball now at the 12-yard line. Yeah, definitely increased the difficulty a whole lot. And it looks like we have a Berlin timeout. We'll do the same back after this on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to dentistry.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway. such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com.
Okay, a second down and goal. The ball at the 12-yard line. Fake handoff, look up the middle. DePonte goes up with his left arm and hauls it in. One-handed catch into Caden Del Ponte from 12 yards out. Touchdown, Warriors. They're on the board, trailing 25-6. Nice little fake handoff and a little bullet to Del Ponte. Just reaches that left arm up and hauls it in for the touchdown for the Warriors. Caden Del Ponte had big plays. His third reception on that drive for Waupun. Nice job, Caden. Alex said we've been mentioning his name a lot more as the weeks go by. Little, there's going to be a flag on the play, and Logan Prawl tries to get in the end zone. A false start for Waupun anyway.
There's a flag on the play.
This might be no good on the two-point attempt, and Waupun will now give it up. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Warrior football and RP Sports.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Okay, we are back. Beautiful catch by Caden Del Ponte. 12-yard touchdown for him. Two-point conversion. Not successful. Waupun trailing now 25-6. Here in the first half of action with 2:31 left here in the half. I think to the over 80 computers logged on. Cindy Dunham said, let's go Warriors. Brooke Bart's out there, says good luck to Waupun. Ball taken right around the 25-yard line by Buddy. He'll take it up to about the 31-yard line. And a 1st and 10 for Berlin at their own 31-yard line.
And Berlin will start 1st and 10.
So some life, signs of life there for Waupun. A nice little drive that took them down the field, even kind of pushing themselves back a little bit, making the degree of difficulty higher. But I guess they just needed more room to work with to get that 12-yard touchdown. But a beautiful catch there by Del Ponte, just hauling it in with that left hand and into the body. Touchdown for Waupun. Now you'll see if the defense can get going here. No receiver split out at all. They're going to go Hess around the left side. Going to stumble down right around the 44-yard line. Picks up right around 2 yards on the play for Hess. We've got 30 yards on 4 carries so far in the ball game. Fake handoff. Bartle looks up the field. Ruddington open by the 50-yard line, and he's got himself in Waupun territory.
First down, Berlin at the Waupun 45-yard line.
And Ruddington just getting to be a pretty good target for him here in this ball game. Oh, ball loose right now, and Waupun looks like looks like Waupun's going to get this one back. Landon DeGroff jumps on it right around the 46, 47-yard line. Turnover, Waupun will get it back right at midfield. Nice job by Logan DeGroff. He goes after it now. When he decides he's going to go after it, nobody was going to take that from him. Aggressively gets the ball. Now Waupun takes it over. 1:38 left in the half. Why not? Let's see if we can get a score here. Make this an interesting ball game. 25-6 now, the lead for Berlin. This passing team like Waupun, there should be plenty of opportunities here. Hopefully get him a fighter's chance here to maybe get something in the end zone before half. Stacked out to the left beam, looking up the field. 3 defenders on Logan Prawl. And that's the only guy that was going downfield for Waupun. That was Logan Prawl with 3 defenders on him. That was never going to happen. Almost got picked off by number 30 out there, Cale Bending. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 1:33. 2nd down and 10 now for the Warriors. Nobody else out there. There was really no other people really looking like they was even close to thinking they're going to get a football at all. So it was just all about Logan, and Berlin sold out with 3 defenders to stop that play. Braden Torres off to the right. Logan Prawl going to head over that direction too. 2 running backs in the backfield to help block a little bit. Beam gets taken down right away, and Martin gets on him right away and puts him down. He's going to lose about 5 yards on the play. Also winning that tackle, Brody Schultz.
Lost 5 on the play.
So it makes it a 3rd down and 15 yards to go. Not the way you want to go, the direction you want to go, trying to get that score here before halftime. Ball sitting now just shy of the 42-yard line on the Waupun side of the field. 3rd and 15. Beam back to pass, looking up the field, and that one's going to go off from Torres's arms and incomplete. Kind of hit his helmet after that one, knowing it should have probably hauled it in, but that was only about 3-4 yards up the field with defenders on him. So Pond looks like they're just going to give up on this drive and punt it away with just under a minute to play in the half. 56 seconds left, trailing 25-6 on your numerical scoreboard. Beam gets a snap. A high one in the air, and that one's going to head out of bounds and not get the distance you would have hoped to.
Goes out of bounds.
The official's going to put it there.
27-yard line.
Back and forth, and where they're going to put the ball. And now they're going to say right about the 33-yard line. Interesting moves there by the official, but puts it right around the 33. 1st and 10 now for Berlin. Waupun does not let Berlin score here before halftime. Had a lot of success in the air, especially to their main receiver out there, Hayden Reddington. You got definitely have a person on him. He slid out to the left right now, and Bartle getting spun around and taken down right around the 25-yard line.
Aaron Bartle sacked on the play.
And it looks like DeGroff over there is the one who had him tied up and spun him around. Gave him a nice little ride, spun him around once. He kind of looked up the field, but he was still with centrifugal force there. Decided I'm not going to just throw it out there and toss the ball away. So he went down to the 20. He loses about about 3 yards on the play. Ball back now at the 26-yard line. Around the right side with it, and still on his feet before they finally get him down is his helmet off now on Martin, and there's going to be a flag on Waupun. Because Waupun hanging onto the helmet and cranking on it to pull it off his head. He got up to the 40, but it looks like Waupun's going to pick up a personal foul on this one. They have the helmet of Martin coming around that right side, and just kind of ripped it off. See, we're down to, it just has 2 seconds on the clock right now.
Personal foul, face mask on the play against Waupun.
Yeah, somebody had his hand on the face mask as they cranked that off his head, but yeah, got 2 seconds on the clock right now, and it's on the Waupun 45, so I'm not sure if Berlin wants to take a shot here. Somebody like Ruddington out there, you might want to take a shot. You can find yourself open down the field, and he's going to split out to the left right now. You got Hess split out to the right. Buddy out there also. And a timeout taken by Waupun. Back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Warrior football on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, timeout taken by Waupun, making sure they don't give up anything here with 2 seconds on the clock. Ball sitting at the 45-yard line of Waupun. No dramatics here at halftime. See if you can take that 25-6 deficit into halftime here and see if you can get things corrected here in the second half. Still the same formation with Hess out to the right and Buddy along with Reddington split out to the left. So some dangerous receivers out there. Bartle kind of looking off to his left, kind of heads up the field. He's going to have to tuck it in now, and he's going to get hit right at the end of that play, and that's how we're going to end the half. Waupun trailing Berlin by a score of 25-6. And we'll be back with a look at the first half coming your way in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
The public restrooms are available at the east side of the concession stand.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees. We would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
The Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun's got you covered on this beautiful fall week. Steve, business as usual. Let's get them in here, right?
Yeah, patio's still open, so weather looks like it's going to get warm again this week. So come and have a beer on the patio while you still can. Come in and have some great food specials, some homemade pizzas, fish fries on Friday, and don't forget about our awesome selection of barrel-aged beers, too.
Yeah, and the Oktoberfest, I see, is rolling out here. One of the favorite times of the year here, and that those taps change, right?
Yeah, we got 4 of them on tap right now, so we've got a bunch of in the cooler back there. We're definitely a place to come and try out some different Oktoberfest. We've got some different ciders on tap now, too. All kinds of great stuff local and some actual authentic German stuff, too.
Major League Baseball playoffs, Packers back at it, coming up against the Cardinals this weekend.
Yep, well, be here for that game, too. Come down and we're going to kick off our football pretzels for the game, so come check those out. That's something interesting to do.
That's Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Have a good week, buddy. Thanks.
You too, thanks.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Okay, we are back. It is halftime, and Waupun trailing in this game 25-6 at halftime. And let's kind of take a look at the first half again. Waupun, no answers for the Berlin offense. They got 2 touchdowns in the first half and a couple scores in the second half and take a 25-0 lead on Waupun, and just having trouble stopping the mix of the pretty good rushing that was out there for Berlin. And then they had some nice receptions. Reddington getting himself some big plays in the ball game and himself a touchdown. We're going to kind of look at the stats as best and as close as I can to having them right a little bit later on here at halftime. Let's just kind of take a look at the scoring in the first half. 7:09 left in the first quarter, and it was Berlin. Just kind of a slow, systematic march up the field. They even had a 4th down play they had to get to keep that drive moving, but it ends up with a 22-yard touchdown pass in the hands of their big, tall, lanky receiver Hayden Reddington. And the extra point was good, made it 7-0 at that time, and then Waupun goes down again real quick with their opportunity. 3 and out, and then Berlin gets it back, and they score with 4:34 left. A 23-yard touchdown pass to Carter Hess. The extra point conversion, no good, made it 13-0, and that's how we kind of ended things there in the first quarter. Fast forward to the second quarter of action. 10:43 left early in that second quarter. It was a 16-yard touchdown pass in the hands of a guy that can do it both. He can catch balls, he can run the ball. Jacob Martin, 27-yard or 16-yard touchdown pass to him. The extra point was no good, made it 19-0 at that time. And that at 7:33 left in the half, it was a 1-yard touchdown run from their running back, Jacob Martin. 2-point conversion, no good, 25-0 at that time. So one thing, Waupun stopping those 2-point conversion tries that they had a couple times in the game, so that's good news. Then Waupun finally gets a nice little drive together. Some nice catches on that drive by Caden Del Ponte. On the drive, he had 3 catches, 7 yards, 12 yards, and then that 12 was actually a touchdown, but 20-yard reception, too, that he took from the 45 down to the 25 on that drive. So, again, a really nice drive for Del Ponte, and then it was kind of the Sanders drive the rest of the way down with running the ball. Kyler Sanders handling the ball, who ended up with 7 carries and 22 yards, but they got it to him. But then it ended with that really nice catch, a left-handed stab catch there by Caden Del Ponte after just getting a big loss on the play before that and being from a first down and goal at the 5-yard line to a second down and goal at the 12-yard line. But Beam with a nice connection into Del Ponte again, just reaches up with that left hand and hauls it in for the touchdown. Extra point try, no good. And that's how we ended things here in the first half with Waupun trailing 25-6. We'll take a look at some of the individual numbers coming your way in just a few minutes as halftime continues. Waupun trailing 25-6. Listening to Waupun Warrior and watching Waupun Warrior football on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Okay, we are back at halftime. Again, the 25-6 deficit for Waupun here. Let's kind of take a look at our sounds about right numbers that we have for you right now. For Waupun, 7 carries for Kyler Sanders for 22 yards. Also went -7 yards on the one pass completion he had. Kind of not a great play, I thought, when they were down at the 5-yard line and passing the ball backwards, and he got tackled in the backfield. Also, 3 catches in the first half for Caden Del Ponte for 39 yards, and on that one touchdown, the 12-yard reception for Logan Prohl. Kind of a quiet half for him, a 12-yard reception, also a 3-yard carry for Waupun, and rough first half for Logan, Hayden Reeder. He ends up with a -3 yards on 3 carries in the game. Now looking at the Berlin Indians, 1 carry in the half for Max Sonnentag for 28 yards, though it kind of set up one of their scores. Also, Carter Hess had 27 yards receiving and 2 catches, and 30 yards on his carries and 4 carries in the ball game. Buddy also with 14 yards rushing on 2 carries. Also 23-yard reception for a touchdown for Xander Beck. And their workhorse, really 9 carries in that first half for Jacob Martin for 53 yards and a touchdown from 16 yards out. And, of course, you got the big fella on the outside, Hayden Reddington, 6'5", 210 junior. He had himself 4 receptions for 40 yards and a touchdown from 22 yards out. So Reddington, again, a dangerous weapon that Waupun somehow loses once in a while. They did that a few times in that first half. But again, Waupun trailing by a score 25-6. But some other the halftime scorers that all here, Nate. I know we have Randolph. He is 50-0 over Dodgeland right now at halftime, and Nakusa's leading Ripon 22-6. Dells is 14-7.5 over who? Boston. That's over the Dells over who? Boston. Okay, so those are some halftime scores for you here, and we're just about ready to take a break and come back with the second half of action here from Berlin. Waupun trailing 25-6. Glad you could join us tonight. We had somebody else checking in with us, too, and I saw before I was checking who was all checking in, but we had over 80 computers logged on, so thanks for joining us tonight, and hopefully you guys can cheer them on here in the second half to get some momentum. They're going to get the ball first, so if you can start things out with a nice drive and a touchdown, they can make this thing interesting. Back with the second half right after this on RP Sports.
Every beginning starts with a breath.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
The Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun's got you covered on this beautiful fall week. Steve, business as usual. Let's get them in here, right?
Yeah, patio's still open, so weather looks like it's going to get warm again this week. So come and have a beer on the patio while you still can. Come in and have some great food specials, some homemade pizzas, fish fries on Friday, and then don't forget about our awesome selection of barrel-aged beers, too.
Yeah, and the Oktoberfest I see is rolling out here. One of the favorite times of the year here that those taps change, right?
Yeah, we got 4 of them on tap right now, so we've got a bunch of in the cooler back there. We're definitely a place to come and try out some different Oktoberfest. We've got some different ciders on tap now, too. All kinds of great stuff, local, and some actual authentic German stuff, too.
Major League Baseball playoffs, Packers back at it, coming up against the Cardinals this weekend.
Yep, well, be here for that game, too. Come down, and we're going to kick off our football pretzels for the game, so come check those out. That's something interesting and new.
That's Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Have a good week, buddy. Thanks.
You too, thanks.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back at Berlin. A halftime score, Waupun trailing 25-6. I'm Steve Witterhack. Big Nate Young on the video streaming. A few of the people checking in. Rachel Brewer says, hey, still win yet. Don't give up. And also we got a Berlin fan out there, too. Love having them on board. Karen McConnell. Pretty nice team there. Karen having a great season. Cheering on her Berlin team. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Perfect night for football. Not too hot, not too cold. Still haven't put a jacket on yet, so of course it's going to be about 30 below out here. Nate still went. He still has shorts on and a T-shirt on, and he's sweating yet. So Waupun's going to get it first. See if they can get a drive going. Sorry, Karen. Well, we are the Waupun station. Yeah, I've been here a lot of years coming to do games. I remember back in the mid-2000s, Tom Bruins had a game here where he just dominated on defense for Waupun. And the ball going to check up. You know, it makes it into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. And Waupun will take things over here at the 20-yard line to start things out here in the second half. Yeah, very hospitable bunch that they have here that set us up and told us where we need to set up here for the game, and told Nate where to plug in here for the hardwire. So Waupun will get the first possession, and if they want any chance in this game, they got to make a move right here on this drive. Logan Prawl setting up along with Graham Gopalin on the left side. Two receivers out to the right. They're going to look back over to Logan Prawl along the right side. He's going to get himself a first down, crosses the 30. Nice little quick pass along the sideline and picks up about, they put it right at the 10. They like to go in right in those main yard markers, but they might give them just past the 30-yard line. So they were going to put it right at the 30. So, again, that's a nice little pickup there, a 10-yard pass and a first down for Waupun. Over to Logan Prawl. So I'm going to hand it off going around the right side over to a Reeder. Wants to get himself in positive numbers for his rushing. Takes it up to right around the 32-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play makes it second down and 8.
And Max Sonnentag. Gain of 3 brings up a 2nd and 7.
So second down and about 8 yards to go for the Warriors. First minute of the second half of action here at Berlin. Many trips to Berlin over the years for basketball. Going to pass it up the right side. Good job by Gopalin to get around the would-be tackler and gets himself up to right around the 38-yard line. Picks up maybe 6 yards on the play for Gopalin.
Result of the play brings up a 3rd and 3 for the Warriors.
So about 2.5 yards maybe for a first down with the ball just shy of the 40-yard line. Big third down play for the Warriors. Got to keep that sticks moving here in the second half. I think they can get a chance in this game. And Reeder's going to get it, falls forward, and he should be past the 40-yard line for a first down for Waupun. Can't say move the sticks, and a first down for Hayden Reeder. Second carry of the half, and that's a little ways past the 40-yard line. Sitting just shy of the 41, 1st and 10 for Waupun on their side of the field. Just one first down at a time. It's got to start somewhere for Waupun. Down by 19 here with 25-6 here in the third quarter. Beam looking for somebody, and Prawl jumps a little bit early, and that is hauled in, and that is an interception by Hess. Kind of jumping too early and coming down, goes off the fingertips of Logan Prawl, and right behind him and hauling it in is Carter Hess for the interception. Ball just barely in Berlin territory, just shy of the 50-yard line. So Waupun with the first big turnover of the ball game. Looking just a little early on that. He seems like he's got a few back problems since a play earlier in the ball game. Not getting around bouncy steps like he normally has. Here goes Hess with the carry into Waupun territory, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards on the play. Carter Hess with a carry. And Hess was 30 yards in the first half. Picks up 2 right there. And we've got flags and got a false start by the Berlin Indians to move the ball back.
False start against Berlin.
Make it a second down and 13 yards to go. I found a pretty close parking spot, but I think Nate is like one county over right now. I think that's from the parking lot. Might be a whole county over for Nate, so I'll wish him good luck as I help him get packed up here. It's going to be like a pack mule hauling all of his stuff back. Second down and 13 now. Back into Berlin territory for Berlin. Give it to Buddy around the right side. Gets the pitch out, and he's going to get taken down hard right around the 50-yard line. Redeker chases him down and hauls him, kind of grabs him high and takes him down hard. All right at the 50-yard line. So Buddy on the carry. 4 yards on that, just barely the length of a football into Waupun territory. Big third down and about 9 yards to go for Berlin. Fake handoff looking up the field for Reddington, and completed at the 40-yard line, and it gets taken down finally at about the 31-yard line. About an 18-yard connection down to the Waupun 31-yard line. I tell you, just having his way with Waupun's defenders so far in the game is Hayden Reddington. Always seems to be open. Seems like a guy you should have an eye on. Oh, Hess has some room on the right side. Off to the races, being chased down by Redeker, and a 31, or I should say 31-yard touchdown for Carter Hess. Simple handoff all around the right side, and nobody there once he got out there. Just a foot race, and he wins it from 31 yards out. Touchdown for Hess. Again, Waupun not up to the task on that one. Just found a lot of room around that right side. Nobody over there. And Carter Hess with some pretty nice wheels finds his way into the end zone. Again, a 2-point conversion attempt for Berlin, leading now 31-6. Reddington set up now against Kyler Sanders out on the right. Fake handoff, and they look in the end zone, and instead of going to Reddington, they do the short pass right by the goal line and to complete to Hess for the 2-point conversion. Waupun now trailing this game 33-6. Back after this on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, a 31-yard touchdown run from Carter Hess. 2-point conversion to Hess, also good. Makes it now 33-6 in favor of Berlin. 8:08 left in the third quarter. See, Waupun has an answer. Came up short on their first drive that they had. End up with a interception. Back in the hands of Berlin. They turned that into a touchdown. Oh, that's going to go high off the shoulder of coming over to help is Graham Gopal. And Kyler having a little bit trouble on kick receiving. And his buddy there, Graham Gopal, comes over and grabs the ball before Berlin was closing in on him. And Waupun will take over right around the 26-yard line. Waupun at their own 26. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors, but major trouble here in the ball game against Berlin, down 38-6. Just that one nice drive together after that fumble recovery near midfield. Two receivers out to the right. Beam gets the snap, looks up the field, and looking for Logan Prawl. That's easily picked off by Carter Hess. Way underthrown ball, and Hess still on his feet, cuts it back along the right. He's got some space over there. And off to the race, he's got blockers in front of him right now. Big old number 73 up there, getting him into the end zone. Trent Tedding gets that nice little block, and Carter Hess with a nice little pickoff right around the 40-yard line or so. Takes it back 57 yards the other way for a touchdown for Berlin. Just like that, Waupun taking a huge hole down 39-6. And something real just odd about that play. Logan Prawl kind of gave up on the play. Wasn't even looking for the ball coming his direction, and just kind of split off to the right, and a ball thrown up the field directly to Carter Hess. Looked like he was the intended receiver on that one, and he just takes it back with a pick six right to the house, and Berlin puts some more points on the board, and they're going to really try to stick it to Waupun by putting two more points on the board if they complete this two-point conversion. And a little lob pass in the end zone. That's going to be past the outstretched arms of Reddington. Incomplete. And Waupun trailing now 39-6, 7:44 left in the third quarter. Back after this on RP Sports.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
Okay, we are back. About a 57-yard pick six by Carter Hess. A two-point conversion, the only weak spot that you've seen so far for Berlin. They've about three incomplete two-point conversions. Score is now 36-9 in favor of the host Berlin Indians. Not being very hospitable here for the visiting Waupun Warriors. Deep kick, and that's going to be taken right around the 9-yard line by Graham Gopalin. Trying to find his way up the field, but gets it up to maybe about the 22, 23-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors, but they're in major trouble here at Berlin. Upon 5-2 on the season, 3-2 in conference play in the South Central Conference.
Waupun starts 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Waupun at the 24, they'll put it down as. To get things going here in this drive in the third quarter. And they're going to try to get a little bit, not much up the middle. Kyler Sanders picks up maybe a yard or two on the play. Sanders on the carry for Waupun. His first carry of the second half.
Tackled on the play by Ben Green.
Clock continues to run at 7:20 and counting down. If they would have got that two-point conversion, we'd have running clock. With 35 points. Lead for Berlin at that time. Gopalin in motion, right to left, all set up in the slot over on the left side. Pass over to the right in the hands of Braden Torres, and gets taken down right around the 31-yard line on the second down and 8 play.
Braden Torres on the reception.
Makes it a third down and about 3 yards to go. But a 6-yard gain on that one to Braden Torres.
3rd and 4.
Look up the middle, over to Thurk. He gets the catch and falls forward up to about the 37-yard line, but a first down for Waupun. Thurk gets his first touch of the football here in the ball game.
At their own 38-yard line.
Isaiah Thurk with the reception. 1st and 10 now for Waupun. Getting closer to midfield now. Sitting right around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors. One receiver out left, one out right for Waupun. Look up the field and the hands of Thurk again, and he's going to get it just past the 40-yard line before he's taken down. Maybe gains a couple on the play.
Tackled on the play by Hayden Reddington. And Braden Flanagan after a gain of 2.
So 2nd down and 8 for Waupun. It keeps the clock moving at 5:30 and counting down in the game. Like I said, a pretty nice contingent making the drive over to Berlin from Waupun. Expect to see a few more people on this really a pleasant Friday night for Berlin up in the stands right now. Beam looks up the field, and he's going to overshoot Graham Gopal. An incomplete pass will stop the clock at 5:12.
Graham Gopalan.
Waupun will be back in action coming up next week, and we'll have that game for you as they take on Mauston. Kind of important game. They'd like to win that game and really try to ensure their chance of making it to the playoffs. They're 5-2 right now, and not sure if they're going to go by the conference record or your overall record, but this game would put them at 3-3 in the conference if they would lose this ball game for Waupun. So, I'd like to get that win against Mauston. Now Beam's in trouble, but he's going to take it around the right side and get himself right around the 48-yard line.
And the Waupun first down.
Picks up about 9 yards on the play for Chase Beam.
1st and 10 at the
Nice run there. You can see finally you saw that, man, I'm going to take this. I got some room over here. So he did and knew where that first down marker was, got past that a little ways, and a 1st and 10 for Waupun. Still in their own territory, though, but sitting at the 49-yard line. Handed off and nowhere to go for Kyler Sanders. No gain on the play for Waupun.
Tackled on the play by Jacob Martin and Trent Tedding.
Things didn't look good right away on that one. Everybody kind of leaning forward as that ball was snapped. So picked up maybe about a foot or two on the play, just again short of the 50-yard line. 4:44 and counting down. Waupun trailing again 39-6 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. I'm Steve Witterhack, Big Nate Young. Doing the video streaming. Fake handoff. Beam in trouble now, and he's going to get taken down. Nice job by Brody Schultz comes in. Reddington comes in on the other side, but Schultz is the first one again, and he kind of turned around and looked off to his left, and there was Schultz right on top of him. Ties him up. And ball back at the 43-yard line now. Be a 3rd down and about 15 yards to go now for the Warriors. 3rd and 15. Waupun stalling right now. See if they can get a big play. They got the receivers for it. Oh, there's going to be too many people moving. Maybe a flag. Here goes Beamer on the right side. Kind of cuts off to his right, dives forward to about the 46-yard line.
Tackled on the play by Max Sonnentag. Gain of 9 on the play brings up a 4th and 6.
Gives him about 9 yards on that play for Beam. A couple 9-yard runs, but Waupun still short yet. 4th down and about 6 yards to go. And Waupun going to punt the ball away. And I thought maybe at this point when you're that far down, maybe go for it. I don't know. I'm not a coach, just the announcer. And Beam's looking up the field, and they do get it up, and that's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Find Del Ponte, but it looks like they might be about a yard short.
Near the first down marker.
It's near it, but see where they got it.
But short. And the ball goes over on down.
Okay, just came up short on that one, so Waupun does come up about a yard short going for it on 4th down. Yeah, they heard me talking up here. Hey, maybe we should go for it, but let's do it with a fake punt to do it. And they did get a completion, but still that came up short. Ball now at the 42-yard line of Berlin. 3:05 left in the third quarter. Berlin would love to score and keep that the clock running for the rest of the second half. And Berlin having no trouble with any of the teams in the South Central Conference in their first year in this conference. Little double reverse. Buddy has it. Nobody over there. Crosses the 50, still on his feet, down to the 40, down to the 30. And Kyler Sanders finally catches up with him. And he's going to take it all the way down to, I don't know, right around the, see where they're going to mark him down at it. About the 22-yard line. 36-yard run there by that nice double reverse. Buddy gets the ball and just a sprint out to the right side. Gets himself a nice gain. Luke Buddy on the carry. Second carry of the half. He's got 30 yards in the half. And hand the ball up the middle on the next play.
Jacob Martin on the carry.
And Martin loses his helmet again for the second time in the ball game.
And others.
I want to tighten up that chin strap just a little bit. Gains 5 yards on the play for Martin. That's his first carry of the second half. Hasn't had to do a lot of work with him. Berlin getting a touchdown on their drive and then a pick six after that. Well, the offense that they needed for Berlin. Second down and about 5 yards to go for the Indians. Hessel take it around the right side, being patient, waiting for his blockers, and then finally taken down, but not before he gets himself a first down.
First down, Berlin. Officials timeout.
Oh, yeah, first down. That player on the field right now, so they're going to take a timeout. And we'll do the same back after this on RP Sports.
First and goal.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Okay, here we go. We'll stoppage of play, but everybody back up again on their feet. And there's a run around the left side and getting it over to number 24, Max Sonnentag. Will carry it around the left side. Gets himself up to about the 7-yard line second and goal. The ball at the 7-yard line.
Ball's on the 6-yard line.
Or 6-yard line. According to the PA announcer. Yeah, they're going to give it to Martin around the right side. Some rough road over on that side. Gets it maybe just inside the 5-yard line. Make it a third down and go with the ball inside the 5. Another player down again for Berlin. Slow getting up.
Third and goal from the 4-yard line.
That was one of their linemen up there, number 55, Royce Lichtenberg. The ball just inside the 5-yard line. Third and goal. The ball less than 5 yards to go for Berlin. Leading now 39-6. Just under 1 minute and counting down here in the third quarter of action here at Berlin. Got Badger football coming up tomorrow at Rutgers, 11 o'clock in the morning. The Packers play coming up on Sunday. They'll be taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And we got a timeout on the field. Back after this on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Oh, I thought Nate was dancing to this Jackson 5 song right now, but he's actually pointing at me to come back on the air. He's doing a little Michael Jackson, did the spin move and everything. Moonwalk. He's doing that in the our booth right here. He had to kind of clean this thing up before we got in here. It looks like it hasn't been used for a few years in the booth that we're in, but it's not a bad vantage point to call the game. Not used to being so far away from the field like in Waupun. There's no track. They got grandfathered and all that stuff, and they just had the same field for decades now, so they didn't have to do the whole track and bleachers things. He's got the bleachers in front of us, and you're almost on top of the field. Here goes Bartle rolling off to his right, looks in the end zone all alone again. How does this guy get that far open so often? Right in the hands of Hayden Reddington. 5-yard touchdown connection. So for a guy that big out there, seems to find an opening all the time, and Berlin scores again with 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Okay. Well, they're bringing Buddy back in to kick the extra point. And that is up. And looping kick. Maybe, I don't know if I got tapped a little bit, but just went way high in the air, then just barely cleared the crossbar, but it's good nonetheless. 46-6 the lead now for Berlin. And back after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Okay, we are back. Waupun now down 46-6. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Reeder gets the ball, takes it up to right around the 25-yard line. They'll give him a little more than that. Sure, we're looking to put it down. First and 10 for the Warriors, but now kind of turned into a miserable night here for the Warriors. Showed a little life there in the second quarter, but just couldn't stop Berlin. A costly pick-six interception from 57 yards out. And just adds up to Waupun is going to be sitting with a running clock for the rest of this ball game with 20 seconds and counting down here in the third quarter. Trailing now by 40, 46-6. Looking up the field, braiding. Torres gets it, and he's going to give himself completion right up to about the 35-yard line.
Complete to Miles.
Give him about 7 yards on that reception for Torres.
Julian Bussey. And that brings us to the end of the
that is it for the third quarter of action here in Waupun, trailing 46-6. Back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute on RP Sports.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Okay, we are back. Waupun will take over here. Second down and 2 yards to go at the 30-yard line. On their side of the field, trailing 46-6. Once they get that clock wound up here, the clock's just going to keep on moving. Reeder gets it, kind of cuts it back to the right. He's got himself up to the 40 before he's taken down.
Tackled on the play by Max Sonnentag and Luke Putty.
Kind of put it back to the 39-yard line. Looked like he fell on top of the 40-yard line. And they're finally going to move the sticks. So Waupun gets a first down up to the 39-yard line. Third carry of the second half for Hayden Reeder, 8 yards and a half. Got himself above negatives now. He's up to 5 yards total because he got caught in the backfield and still on his feet. Now he's going to go way over negative and gets it into Berlin territory. Carries it for about 12 yards on the play for Hayden Reeder. I'm not going to settle with just 5 yards over. We have another player on the field. And another injury timeout. We'll do the same back after this on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, that was actually a Carter Hess with a cramp. We got that out, and Waupun again trailing 46-6. Having chance to keep the clock moving because of injuries and other stoppages here. Just a little over a minute into the fourth quarter. Reeder dives forward and picks himself up about 3 yards on the play.
Tackled on the play by Max Sonnentag. After a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I'll be busy this weekend. We're going to take a little trip out to the west side of the state. We got Randy Armgren and the family sitting up in D.C. right now. Pumpkin Patch weekend up there in Door County. Excited to get away from the crowds and head to the quieter side of the state, at least for this weekend, and head over towards the Great River Road Drive. We'll throw up the middle and almost getting picked off in and out of the hands of Cannon Belter.
Nearly intercepted.
See Jenny Patrikas also checking in with us here today. Hello, Jenny.
For the Warriors.
I saw her on a bike ride earlier today. I don't know. Things all just mixed together. All sitting at the 46-yard line again of Berlin. Under 10 to play in the ball game. 40-point deficit now for Waupun. Have to regroup and get things back together again next week. Get a win against Mauston. First time they faced them in conference play. We'll pass. So, boy, that's a nice defense coming in strong on that left side and batting it away is Xander Beck. Nice little job defensively, just going up and making sure that ball was not going to get over to that side of the field. Nice defensive play there by Beck. Yeah, the class of the conference, of course, is Berlin. Just knocking everybody off. They've got Adams Friendship, I believe, coming up next week to wrap up the regular season. They've got bigger plans and trying to get somewhere in the playoffs coming up. Waupun would love to make the playoffs. Beam back to pass. Tried to look like maybe a delayed quarterback draw on
Chase Beam on the keeper.
fourth down, and
Tackled on the play by Benjamin Green.
the Waupun Warriors are going to give it up with 8:50 and counting down in the game. Yep, the clock's going to keep on moving right now.
Berlin takes over first and 10.
Get the 35 points in that second half, and then they keep the clock moving. Yeah, thanks for joining us here tonight. Looked a little sketchy in the beginning when we were just trying to go on our routers that we had here. It just was not working. But Nate, technological genius that we have, taking care of business and getting things up and running here, and got his hard line wired in. So I just pointed out, do you think this would work for us to get on the air at all? And he goes, yeah. I think he went and talked to some people, asked if that was all right, and he did. And went and got the cords and got on right away after that. It's just the way it is now. Every field has got to have, even if they have a booth like they have. We're across from the main booth where they have the PA announcer. Only like 5 people in that whole booth over there. But they've got this old school booth that I've been in numerous times over the years. Not a bad place. Just got to do a little house cleaning once in a while. Baseball diamond's another thing. You ever get the press box of the baseball diamond here? That is a place where ladybugs go to die. There's like tens of thousands of dead ladybugs when you open up that press box in that old school field. It's with the brick wall that they have that just kind of goes at a 90-degree angle. Oh, on his feet yet and heading up the field with it right now. Xander Beck off to the races and winning that race. A touchdown for Xander Beck from about 46 yards out. Beck showing some wheels on that one and some great acceleration for Beck to get into the end zone. Makes it now 52-6. So Berlin is taking it to Waupun right now, putting 52 on the board on him right now and trying to add some more. Randolph putting 50 on the board in the first half in their game against Dodgeland. That was the game that we were originally supposed to do. And they kind of had an option on that one with Nick Rush this morning and said that we've been covering Waupun all season long. Just stick with them and the rest of the way through. And the extra point by Buddy is good. Buddy with the extra point. 53-6 now the lead for Berlin. We've been hearing too much of Todd Rundgren bang on the drum. Bang the drum all day. Because they do it after Berlin scores. So we've been hearing it way too much in the ball game. But pretty nice, solid team, though. Impressed by the Berlin Indians. And they have Adams Friendship to wrap up the regular season. Like I said before, Waupun has Mauston coming up next week at home. We'll be at that game for sure next week. Robert Garcia out there, too. Robert always giving us some hard facts during the game every week. Still got 83 computers logged on, so thanks for sticking with us here today. Not sure what Nick's, what are you trying to show me, Big Nate? He's showing me card tricks. He can do card tricks and sleight of hand. Well, taking at the 25-yard line and taking it up the field for Waupun will be Timon Alsma. His dad, Tim, the girls' basketball coach, and his lovely wife, sitting somewhere in the crowd in front of us. Just a freshman is Alsma. I can't wait to see him play a little basketball, some football.
First down at the
What do you see there, Nate?
What?
Tim? Oh, yeah, there's right ahead of us, right exactly ahead of us. Also, some great years helping Waupun get their first state girls basketball championship, just loaded with talent with his daughters on the basketball team, and some very nice young players on the team with Gracie Gopalan, Cale Peterson. They were loaded. Montemoris on the team. Here goes Gracie's brother, Graham Gopalan, around the left side. He's got himself a nice carry down to about the 41-yard line. Graham Gopalan. Yes, his sister sits out on the East Coast at Quinnipiac College, home of the Bobcats. Cale out at Virginia Tech right now to start their college years, and see a few messages back from them once in a while on Facebook. It looks like things are going well out there. 41-yard line. Nice little carry there by Graham Gopalin. Down to 5:40 and counting down in the ball game. Beam looking up the field, and that's going to get almost picked off in and out of the hands of Cannon Belter. It's the second time that he's had an opportunity to intercept the ball down the field and in and out of his arms, right to him. Incomplete, and clock keeps on ticking, though. 5:20 and counting down in the ball game. Waupun, again, having trouble here. It looks like 25-13. Is that Mauston and the Dells? Dells ahead 28-13. 28-13 Mauston in their ball game in the fourth quarter. The Dells leading in that game over Mauston. Looks like Braden Torres over there fighting for some extra yards after getting the ball to 40. Gets it down to about the 37-yard line. Anybody heard of Arcadia? Arcadia, one of these nights we're going to be spending a night in Arcadia. I can tell you right now, I've never been to Arcadia. It looks like one of those towns you pretty much have to be lost to go there. There's no really no path to go to any town by going there. But has anybody been to Arcadia? Never been there. You go to places like Winona, go to Pepin, and Bella Beliza, I think the name of the restaurant, and a little defensive pass interference. Maybe to another winery down by Trempolo. And we might even stop at Slippery's over in Wabasha. Wabasha sound familiar? Been there a few times. Actually got a Slippery's t-shirt because that was the name of the bar from Grumpy Old Men. And Grumpier Old Men, they'd meet down at Slippery's. This is not, I don't think, at that exact bar, but it was in Wabasha. And that was definitely the name that they used for it. So nice little place. It's right by the bridge that goes over to Wisconsin. Alma is the main place to go, though. You go to a winery called Danzinger's, but you come down, there's a park a little ways down that bluff, and then you got a beautiful view of the Mississippi River there. Be doing that, too. Pass over to Torres on the left side, but well covered that time and taken down immediately by Cannon Belter.
Tackled on the play by Cannon Belter.
We've been on that little tour before, right down the river. I think El Maro was the name of the other one down in Trempolo, very fancy little place there. But we'll hit some places, maybe even go to the Eagle Observatory that they have there. That is in Wabasha. And we went there. We went inside the building, just built beautiful facility. And the ladies said, "You're going to come in here and take a look at our eagles? We even got some live eagles up on the top floor," and just talking real fast. And we said, "No, we just want to see something from Grumpy Old Men." And she goes, "Well, Slippery's is like 2 blocks that way." Kind of discussed it. So I feel like we owe her that, even though that happened about 5 years ago. Del Ponte a little behind him on that pass attempt.
3rd and 12.
So maybe we'll go to the Eagle Observatory and do that. A lot of options. Winona, we could go there. Could go watch a football game over there. A guy from Randolph. Travis Elvin playing for him and cleared to play right now. Having some trouble with some health issues, but back ready to play again for Winona State. And pass down the field, and that is incomplete. Elijah Ewert in his quarterback right now, and laid one up there a little bit too high on the pass to Waupun's Hayden Gibbs, just a little bit out of his reach, right by the goal line. Nice ball thrown, though, by Ewert. That is the future of Waupun football right there. With Ewert, then you've got a few other freshmen out there. Of course, we just heard about Mr. Alsma out there, and also Owen Klusterbor. Already a force to be reckoned with on that defensive line. Big, strong guy. Ewert again going back to pass, throws it up the field, and maybe kind of giving up on his route a little bit was Torres. A few other hands along the way that could have got intercepted, but Waupun's going to give it up on downs. Clock's going to keep ticking at 1:20. And again, thanks for joining us here tonight in Berlin. Nate, thanks for. I even had to fan Nate down. He was all heated up after having going up and down the stairs and finally getting us on the air. And it was a lot warmer before, so I had to take the 2 clipboards. I had to kind of fan him off a little bit. And it looks like he's pretty cool now. Under a minute to play. But thanks for joining us here tonight. Look forward to bringing you another game. I'm excited. I knew we were going to be running into a buzzsaw with Berlin tonight. They're a very good team. We wish them good luck on the rest of the season. They take on Adams Friendship next week, and hopefully they will represent well from the South Central Conference in their first year in this conference. Pretty nice team. A lot of talented, athletic young men out there. Waupun is going to lose again 53-6. Commercial-wise, are we? Okay. You'll probably go out right away. But Berlin's going to win this one 53-6. Tough outing here against a very good Berlin team for the Waupun Warriors. And now they go to 5-3 on the season, 3-3 in conference play. I want to thank everybody for joining us and sticking with us on the game. And have yourself an excellent weekend. It's going to get cooler for the rest of the weekend, so get ready for that. Get the jeans out, get the flannel shirts out, the light jackets out. Have yourself a great weekend. I certainly plan on having a nice weekend. And again, Waupun losing 53-6. This has been Waupun Warrior Football on RP Sports.